whenever this goes out. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone watching this has had a wonderful International Women's Day whenever this goes out. If you're new here, thank you for joining my channel. Here on this channel, we talk about the strategies and tools to help you amp up your side hustle game, become more productive, as well as pay off that student loan debt. So if any of these topics interest you, consider subscribing. So as the title shows from this week's video, I am sharing with you my budget for the month of February. If you're new here and didn't have a chance to catch up, in this previous video, I went over what my budget looked like for the month of January. Yes, what my budget looked like for the month of January. In that video, I talked about what my net income is for that month, as well as how I allocate my funds for the month. And they typically don't change, but I felt like I should do a video for the month of February, given that my expenses definitely looked a little bit differently for the month of February. So for the month of February, there's a section on here that I don't think was on here before, health and wellness, and that is taking up 52.28% of my spending for the month of February based on my take home. Now, when I say my take home pay, that is factoring out any savings. I do have savings and retirement, as well as taxes and insurance and all that other stuff that come directly out of my income before I receive my paycheck. So that is completely separate. So let's dive into health and wellness. 52.28% of that net income was spent. Now, I will say that I had funds already set aside. So let's take a look at what this is. This is my orthodontic therapy. So as you can see, I do have braces on. At one point, when I first started this video, I was wearing Invisalign. And so I have switched over from Invisalign to now wearing the traditional braces. I know it's probably gross, but I don't know, I like to keep them. I don't know why I like to keep these. I'm thinking it's like I wanted to see where I started and where I'm at, or what the final product is gonna look like, what my mouth is finally gonna look like after all is said and done. Basically, with Invisalign, it did not work out for me. It was not moving my teeth correctly, and it was causing a lot of excruciating pain. And I wasn't able to chew because it was creating such a big gap on my back teeth and putting a lot of stress on the front of my teeth. So what I've decided to do is to stop the treatment on these and just go with traditional braces. Yeah, so I used to have traditional braces when I was a teenager. I did not wear my retainer like I was supposed to, and voila, here we are years later, and now having to pay for them myself because my mother paid for them when I was a teenager. So yeah, so this 52.28% is dedicated to the money that I had put aside for the treatment of traditional braces. My insurance covers up to 50% of orthodontic care. So what I did was I put up the other 50% in cash, and as a result of the Invisalign not working out, I got my portion of my money back, and then I was able to apply that to my traditional braces, as you can see here. So that's just a quick background story on what's going on and the shift between my first video that I made on this channel to now, and what my smile is looking like. I'm looking forward to seeing the final result, and we'll see how things go. It looks like the next biggest chunk of my spending of 32.52% went to bills and utilities, and in that consisted of my rent, utilities, and parking for where I live, my student loans, my cell phone bill, as well as my internet connection. Now, if anybody's curious as to how I'm getting these percentages, I do bank with Chase, not an affiliate of Chase. nothing like that. And on the Chase app, they do have an opportunity for you to see your spending summary for each month, and they break it up into percentages and they tell you the exact amount of money that you spend in each category. 9.01% went to personal. So let's take a look at what that is. Oh, I made some purchases for this channel to help me provide better content for the channel. It looks like 3.91% was spent on doing some, I guess, online shopping. Groceries was 1.54%. And it looks like I went to Walmart, Trader Joe's, Target, and Trader Joe's again. Professional services, less than 1%, which was 0.49%, a business expense that I did not put on my business card. Gas, or you would consider transportation, was less than 1% as well, rounding out at about 0.26%. So that was pretty much it for my spending for the month of February, giving you some background information on what's going on here. But until then, I will see you guys next week, and take care.